Welcome back, water polo fans. We're here on the campus of the University of California at Irvine for the boys 14 and under championship match between Foothill Red and Vanguard. Wearing the dark caps will be Vanguard, white caps will be Foothill. Player introductions going on at the moment for Vanguard. In goal, number 1, Patrick Saunders. 2, Quinn Simpson. 3, Benjamin Schmeissing. 4, Quentin Osborne. 5, Wyatt Benson. 6, Jacob Cavano. 7, Keegan Coleman. 8, Jason Domke. 9, William Corey. 10, Ashworth Molthen. 11, Andrew Tucker. 12, Matthew Robert. 14, Adam Mancini. And 15, Jackson Siebold. Head coach Uros Dubelzik. Assistant coach Dordija Radudinic. And team manager Sasha Brasasavlovic. For Foothill, wearing the white caps. 1 in goal, Tanner Stewart. 2, Bruno Snow. 3, Chasen Travasino. 4, Joseph Galgani. 5, Eddie Berry. 6, Jason Swan. 7, Christopher Womack. 8, Gregory Fusco. 9, Christopher Freiluch. 10, Jacob Ledesma. 11, Brian Platt. 12, Eric Kowecki. 13, Ryan Gustafson. 14, Jonathan Wong. Take a look at how these two teams got here. Foothill in their first match beat Kearns 12-1. In their second match beat Rose Bowl Red 19-7. Third match they beat Newport Blue 11-8. Their fourth match which was Sunday, they beat San Diego Shores 9-5. On Monday they beat Northwood Navy 11-9. And this morning they beat Santa Barbara A in the semifinal match 8-5. For Vanguard, they beat Bainbridge Water Polo 14-0 in their first game. Chula Vista Aquatics 18-7. On Saturday, they beat Santa Barbara A 11-5. Again on Saturday, they beat LA Premier Black 8-6. On Monday, they beat Irvine Kahuna Black 13-7. And in this morning's semifinal game, they beat LA Premier Black again 9-2. Got about 1 minute till the start of the match. Vanguard lining up ready for the sprint. Foothill getting final team instructions from their coach, Alex Law. Looks like sprinting for Vanguard is going to be number 7, Jacob Cavano. And for Foothill, number 3, Chasen Travisano. And we're underway for the 14 and under boys gold medal match. Vanguard comes up with the ball. Tucker. Domke down on the left-hander spot. Dropping off balls up top. Being pressured is Molthen. Ball into Robert, fouled outside of 5 meters. Expect a shot here. He's up, he lobs off the post. Tanner Stewart in goal for Foothill. Outlets to Kowecki. Moving into 2 meters is Jason Swan. Swan being guarded by Tucker at 2 meters. Ball's being passed around the perimeter. Ball down to the 1 spot up top. Shot by number 4, Joseph Galgani. It's like he was falling on his back, sails over the cage. Saunders outlet to Molthon. He's fouled out at mid-tank. Drop from number 2, Bruno Snow for Foothill. Quentin Osborne at 2 meters, being pressured, fronted by Galgani. Ball knocked away. Ball into 2 meters. We got a crash back. Ball stolen by number 2, Bruno Snow. It's going to be Foothill ball. Ball into 2 meters. Shot, skip, and a goal near side. That's Jonathan Wong wearing number 15 instead of 14. Long shot out of 2 meters, near side skip. Puts Foothill up 1-0 with 5:20 left in the first period. Foothill applying pressure around the perimeter. They've got front side at 2 meters. Galgani pressuring. Ball over to Robert, trying to draw the foul. Outside of 5 for the shot. The drop back in at 2 meters is Cavano. Ball stolen again. Snow on the steal for Foothill. Out on the counter. Eric Kowecki at mid-tank. Fires cross pull over to number 4. Galgani. In at 2 meters is Snow. He's being legged out by Domke. Ball's down at the left-hander side, dumped into 2 meters. Nice drop defense by Keegan Coleman. Ball outlet to Moulton. Coleman being pressured out in the flat. In at 2 meters is Robert, trying to gain position. An exclusion, ball into Robert. He's up, he shoots, he scores. Robert drew the ejection. Pass got right back to Robert. Right at about 3 meters, came up, fired, evens the score up at 1. With 4:18 left in the first quarter, we're tied at 1. Travisano being pressured. Benson. Snow with the ball. Pressured by Moulton. Ball into 2 meters. Got help defense. Got an exclusion on Robert, number 12. Earning the exclusion is Jason Swan. It's going to be a 6-on-5 advantage for Foothill. Moving the ball around the perimeter. Snow. He's up, back over to the left-hander spot. Womack moving inside 2. Travisano. Snow to Travisano, the left-hander. He fakes over to 1. Fake and a block on the shot. Now no exclusion there. That was Galgani on the shot. Looks like he should have just caught it and shot it. Instead, he faked, gave time for the defender to get set and make the field block. Robert up at point, down to the wing. Shot, field block. Snow on the block on the shot by Schmeissing. Womack crosses the ball. Player doesn't see it. Galgani out to Galgani being pressured on the flat. Wong working in at 2 meters. Ball into 2 meters. Sweep shot. Goal. Just under the arm of Patrick Saunders on the left-handed sweep by Jonathan Wong. That's his second goal of the match. Putting Foothill up 2-1 with 3 minutes left in the quarter. Wong seemed to have real good position there on his defender. Just stepped out, used his left hand and sweeped it back across the goal underneath Saunders' arm, giving Foothill a 2-1 lead. Tucker being pressured at mid-tank. Dumps it over to Molthon. In at 2 meters is Benson, guarded by Wong. Ball's down on the wing. We've got an offensive foul and a hook by Robert. Ball turns over to Foothill out on the break. Stewart. Outlet to Travisano. Brings it inside of 5. All up top to Wong. Galgani in at 2 meters. Back to Travisano. Moving into 2 meters is Kawecki. Trying to get position. Legging his defender back. Robert guarding him. Ball down to Snow at the wing. He shoots near side. Goal. Number 2, Bruno Snow. Kisses it off the post and past the goalie Saunders to increase Foothill's lead to 3-1 with 2:19 left in the first. It's a nice catch and shoot by Snow. Too many kids today want to catch, fake, and then shoot, but that just gives the goalie a chance to get over there and block the ball. Very heads up by Snow to not waste any time by catching and shooting that. Siebold up top. Draws a foul outside. He's up. He shoots. Skip off the post. Gets his own rebound as everybody leaves. He's inside water. And he gets off a backhand that goes blocked by the goalie and off the crossbar. Ball outlet to Travisano for Foothill. Down on the wing. Pass cross pool. Ball goes underwater, but turnover to Vanguard. There's an exclusion on the play. Number 5, Eddie Berry. Vanguard's going to have a 6-on-5 power play for 20 seconds. Ball into the 3 post. Pass to Siebold. Jackson Siebold. Usually you got to get a quick shot off there. He came down, put the ball on the water, still had it in hand. Defender draped all over his back and slid it past the goalie. 3-2 with 1:29 left. Foothill holding the 1-goal advantage. Wong at mid-tank. Wong being pressured by Osborne. Mid-tank. Tries dumping it back. Short pass into 2 meters. Gets it back out to Travisano. Shot clock's at 10. Got nobody with position at 2 meters. Ball almost knocked away. Wong up top. Draws a foul. Expect a shot here. Travisano, he's up. He fires. It's tipped. Field block and then pulled down easily by Saunders. Outlets to Molthon. Ordinary foul on the wing. Moving into 2 meters is Osborne, guarded by Wong. Siebold has his pass, has his arm hit on the pass, and bad pass, an offensive foul or ball under. I think the pass by Travisani was short and stolen by Osborne. He pulled the ball underwater, and the ball turns back over to Foothill. Kawecki crosses the ball to Snow. He's got Galgani in at 2 meters, working. Drop comes. We've got an exclusion. Ashworth Molthon to the penalty box. Shot on the wing by Travisano. Sails way over the cage. It was probably an ill-advised shot. Didn't seem to be set and have his legs underneath him. Matthew Robert at mid-tank into the game. Ball's dumped into 2 meters. Ball under call. That's the end of the first quarter, and Foothill with a 3-2 lead. So, boys 14 and under championship game. Foothill comes out strong. They've got a 1-goal lead at 3-2. We're going to cut away for a minute and hear from our sponsors.
I am water.
I am water polo.
I am water polo.
I am water polo.
Welcome back, water polo fans, here on the campus of the University of California, Irvine. We've got action from the 14 and under boys championship gold medal game. Got scoring in the first quarter for Vanguard. With one goal is Matthew Robert, and one goal Jackson Siebel for their 2 goals. For Foothill, 1 goal from Bruno Snow and 2 goals from Jonathan Wong. Both those goals coming out of 2 meters. Wong seems to be doing heavy duty at both ends of the pool, setting at one end and guarding 2 meters at the other. He's going to be one tired kid at the end. Looks like a pretty good-sized kid. I'm sure he can handle it, though. All right, players are lining up for the second half sprint. Sprinting for Foothill in the white cap is going to be Chasen Travisano, number 3. And for Vanguard is going to be number 6, Jacob Cavano. There's the whistle for the second quarter sprint. It looks like Travisano is going to win that easily for Foothill. Wong at mid-tank, moving into 2 meters for Foothill's Jason Swan. He's being legged out outside the post by Andrew Tucker. Ball into Gagliani. Ball help defense. Ball stolen by number 10. Ashworth Moulton on the steal and the help back. Saunders outlet pass to Moulton. In at 2 meters is Osborne, guarded by Wong. Ball dumped into 2 meters. Referee called that he had him around the neck. We've got an exclusion on Wong. Vanguard on the power play. Tucker. Cavano down at the 1, down to the 3 post, knocked away easily by number 3, Chase and Travisano. Or check that. That was Galgani on the steal. I don't think whoever that player was at the 3 post was ready for that pass. He didn't seem to get up out of the water at all. Cross pass to Snow. Up over his head a bit. Galgani moving into 2 meters. He's being pressured by Tucker. Ball, Osborne pressuring the wing, Snow. Galgani can't seem to get set. They've got no 2 meters. Shot clock winding down at 3. Snow's just content to dump it. Saunders out of the cage to control for Foothill. Tucker up top, being pressured by Galgani. Pass almost stolen by Travisani. Ball dumped into 2 meters. Step out, help defense. Dumps it over to the wing. Shot and a goal. Number 6, Jacob Cavano. Evens the score at 3. Help defense came over from the wing at 1, leaving Cavano all alone down there. Osborne was able to step out, make the pass easily over to Cavano for the equalizer. We're tied at 3 with 5:27 left in the first half. Looks like Wong might make his way back to 2 meters. He's going to, oh, bad pass. Pass by Travisano. Stolen by Siebel. Ball out to Robert on the wing. He's up, he crosses the ball, shot and a goal. Number 3, Benjamin Schmeissing on the pass cross pull from Robert. Again, another fine example of a player catching and shooting. Don't give the goalie time to get back across the goal. He'll have that every time. Foothill jumps on top. Or excuse me. Vanguard back on top, 4-3. Just under 5 minutes in the second. Wong, he's up, he shoots on the nice cross pass from number 12, Eric Kowicki on the assist. Wong got inside water, got separation from his man, and Kowicki found him with a nice pass down to the 2-meter line. Right on the post was Wong. That is his third goal of the game. Robert up top, drawing the ordinary foul. Thought about the shot off the foul. Benson in at 2 meters, guarded by Wong. Siebold, he's fouled out on the wing. Got a guy inside water, weak side, catching a shot. Nice pass by Siebold on the drive by number 7, Keegan Coleman. Just redirected that, just barely hit his hand, put it in. Goalie wasn't even ready for it. That breaks the tie, and Vanguard's up 5-4 with 4:25 left in the half. A lot of back and forth action here. Never a dull moment in this game.
Now a 5-4 contest. Vanguard with the lead. Foothill with the ball.
Travisani.
Pressure on the perimeter.
Benson applying pressure. Dumps it over to Swan at mid-tank. Osborne dropping. Got a 2-guy setting, Wong and Snow. Double post, a little too close together. Shot tipped out by Saunders. Going to be a new shot clock. 2-meter throw for Foothill. Barry up top to Swan. Wong in at 2 meters, guarded by Tucker. Moving the ball around the perimeter, try and get it to the side Wong's on. Wong backs in, he's at about 4 meters. Swan at Snow at point. Travisani, Snow. They're going to post up. Sweep shot, stopped by Sanders on the sweep shot by Swan. Molthon at mid-tank. Got frontside position on Benson at 2 meters. It's Travisano. Ball's at mid-tank. Tucker. Shot clock winding down. Domke shot, sails wide of the cage near side. Foothill ball. Very difficult shot out in the flat there from about 7 meters, especially from a right-hander on that side. Moving into 2 meters is Swan. He's fronted. They work the ball around. Swan might have position. Now Snow moves into 2 meters. Barry got Snow on one post. He fakes, puts the ball up top to Wong. Shot clock winding down inside 10. He fakes over to Travisani. Fakes, he shoots off the post. No goal. Hit off the far post, came back across behind Saunders, the goalie, but did not go in. I think Travisano, if he wanted to, step in a little further. Made the shot a little easier. Got a spin there up top here from Molthon to Tucker. Tucker being pressured on the wing. Nice help defense there by Snow. Nice anticipation and steal by Wong. Good help defense. They slid over. Snow came out, took the guy on the inside. His defender dropped back into 2 meters, and then Wong went out back to the guy out on the one spot and stole that pass. Snow being pressured outside. Crosses the ball. Travisano, he's got Wong in the middle. He shoots it, stuffed by Sanders. 2-hand stuff by Sanders, very nice. Looks like the first time Wong's been denied today. Could have been his 4th goal of the game. They've got position, moving in. Shot, cross goal, and a goal. Number 10, Ashworth Molthon. He had Osborne in at 2 meters, but he just decided to pick it up and shoot it. I don't think Tanner Stewart in goal was expecting that. 1:37 left in the half, and Vanguard has increased their lead to 6-4. Got a couple substitutions. Looks like got quite a few guys. Four guys coming in for Vanguard. Looks like Jacob Guvano back in. Domke. Travisano a mid-tank. Moving into 2 meters. Backhand shot by the left-hander. That was Kowecki. A little outside the post. That's a tough shot from a left-hander to shoot that side. We've got an exclusion. Eddie Berry's second ejection. He's going to go to the penalty box for 20 seconds, and Vanguard. Robert at the 1 spot. He's faking. Cavano. Domke into the 3 post. His arm was hit. Ball goes out of bounds and turns over to Foothill. Kowecki at mid-tank, into 2 meters. Got an exclusion, not playing the ball, but playing the man, pulling back. Domke to the penalty box. Foothill power play, timeout Foothill. So 25 seconds left on the shot clock. That means we've got 15 on the power play with 42 seconds left in the quarter. And Vanguard holding a 6-4 advantage. A lot of action, a lot of ejections in this game. Looks like for Foothill, the only one to really be able to set is Wong. They seem to be posting up quite a few guys when he's not in at 2 meters. Looks like they run a double post quite a few times. See if they can cut the lead down to 1 goal when we get back to action on a 6-on-5 power play. I think that was Jason Domke is in the penalty box. He'll be in there for another 15 seconds when we resume. Foothill comes back out in the water. They're going to have Wong, number 4, Jason Galgani, 6, Jason Swan, Bruno Snow, number 2, 12, Eric Kowicki, and 3, Travisano. Travisano down at the 6th spot. Up top at 5 is Kowicki, Snow. They're running a 3-3 at the moment. Probably drive somebody down after a couple passes. There you go. Swan up at the point, stepping out as Wong. He shoots a step out from the 2 post. Pass from Snow. He shoots right over Saunders' head. We've got a 6-5 game with 30 seconds left in the half. That one defender's got to step back and be cognizant of the 2 posts stepping out. A lot of times the goalie needs to communicate that. Tucker at mid-pool. Moving into 2 meters is Benson, guarded by Wong. He's fronted. They move the ball over to the 1 spot to Osborne. Wong in a little bit of trouble. He moves around near side. Osborne shoots, blocked by Stewart. It's a shot by Osborne over on the right-hander spot. Stewart blocked that nicely, hit up off the crossbar, and 2 seconds left. Last second shot, blocked down by Saunders on the shot from goalie Tanner Stewart. The end of the first half. Vanguard 6, Foothill 5. We'll take a little break here, hear a word from our sponsor. Back to give you a first step up.
For the first time, one love, one team, no losses, gold medals.
4 years. That's how long it took to get here, to win a gold medal. Technically, anyway. Fact is, it's been a lot longer than that. Committing to excellence means never giving up. It means if you don't succeed, try again. Here's to water polo. Here's to being truly excellent.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
Champions aren't born. Champions come from doing what others won't. Because doing their best in this moment puts them in the best place for the next moment. Champions are made. Will. Determination. Greatness. Tear. Get made.
All right, welcome back, water polo fans. We're getting ready to start the second half of this 14 and under boys championship match with Vanguard on top of Foothill 6-5. Joining me here up in the broadcast booth is 1996 Olympian Troy Barnhart. Troy in town, refereeing games, watching his sons play in the Junior Olympics. Troy, welcome. Glad to have you up here.
Well, glad to be here, Dean. Appreciate asking me to come on with you.
Well, make my job a little easier having to do this all by myself. Give somebody else a chance to talk. So you've been watching a little action here. What do you think of first half of play?
Oh, the talent of these 14-year-olds is off the charts.
A little better than when you and I were playing as 14-year-olds?
I think these two teams could give my high school team a run for their money.
Yeah, there's some pretty good-sized kids out there who seem to be pretty physical. You know, Wong's got 3 goals for Foothill, and he just barely missed getting a 4th goal, but he looks like a pretty good-sized kid and can do what he wants when he wants.
Yeah, it's actually scored that 4th one to in the quarter there.
Yeah,
he's already got 4 in the first half.
Was that his 4th goal?
That's his 4th goal. Yeah.
Wow. Then he should have had 5.
He's quite a presence.
Yeah, he's a big kid. He's doing double duty. Seems to be setting and guarding quite a bit. And a couple times when he's not in setting, Foothill, runs a double post, and they have a tough time getting it into set. Sprint won there by Vanguard. Tucker dumps the ball over to Robert.
Good.
In at 2 meters was Osborne. Ball stolen by Snow. Stewart outlets to Travisano. Ball shot stopped by Saunders on the shot by Kawecki. Looked a little outside the post, a little too far for that shot.
One thing I notice about these 14-unders is their spacing. They really have a good feel for the perimeter game. They're really stretching the defense out, opening up the 2-meter play.
Yeah, that's important so you don't get two guys guarding one, right?
Right. Uh-oh, good steal on the outside.
Travisano inside, spins, turns, shoots. Goal, near side shot off the post. Travisano making the steal, getting down to about 3 meters. Defender, number 7, that was Keegan Coleman, caught up to him. Travisano just used the leverage, did a spin, faked the goalie, put it off the post near side.
Nice little hitch. That left-hander is dangerous out there.
Yep. They got quite a few left-handers in the pool. You don't see that too often, but both teams seem to have, 3, 4 left-handers on each side.
Very, very balanced on offense, both of them, both teams.
That was Travasano's first goal of the game. We're knotted at 6. Looks like we've got an exclusion on number 15.
Away from the ball for dunking.
That's Wong's second. That's going to be trouble. Siebold.
He might have to sit on the bench for a few minutes.
Yeah, either that or not guard 2 meters. That's going to definitely hurt.
Foothill.
Shot. I think that was an ill-advised shot. He dropped it and then picked it up and shot it. You never want to do that, do you, Troy?
No, we were always taught to shoot off the pass.
Yeah.
Greenies, we call them.
There we saw one of those in the first half on the inside water move.
Yep.
Down to Galgani. Galgani looking at 2 meters. Back to Snow. To Galgani.
Playing catch up the 1 and 2 spot. Snow moving in.
He slides in. Puts the ball over to Barry. Barry thinks about it.
Barry, shot clock winding down. He's up, he shoots, tipped off the bar. Tipped by a field player, just missing off the upper corner. Saunders controls. He outlets to Molthon. Moving into 2 meters is Osborne. Moves the ball around. Robert into 2 meters to Osborne. He gets separation. Good
nice
recovery. Osborne got back into his guy, stepped out, got the shot off. Looks like we're going to have an exclusion. Osborne wondering what that's for, but that was clear up here to me. He pulled back.
Yeah, it's one of those plays where you're fouling a person 15, 20 meters from the goal. That's a no-no.
Yeah. And it wasn't like the offensive player had a big advantage. Oh, Kowecki. Kowecki bunnies the goalkeeper and puts Foothill on top by 1, 7-6. Foothill's got a little bit of momentum here. They were down by 1, now up by 1.
That'll get the parents off their seats.
Yeah, Osborne made a great move at 2 meters and then kind of got beat by his defender, and which led to that kick out. Don't really think he needed to do that, but Foothill capitalized. Robert over at 1 post. Benson in at 2 meters. Siebel down on the wing. Doesn't have much there. He was inside of 5. Don't think he could have shot that. Ball into 2 meters. Benson working. Shot clock expires. Thing you notice down there on the wing, you got Siebold trying to get rid of the ball, but Troy, how important is it for a player to be able to use his offhand?
Something that these 14-year-olds probably are lacking. You might see it in the 16 and 18 under games later. You'll see players that are a bit more ambidextrous. These 14-year-olds are talented, but they've still got some work to do.
Got an ordinary foul. Snow at 2 meters. Shot clock with 4. Crosses. Way to help. Ball turns over. Yeah, I was noticing Siebold there tried to turn, but he's trying to turn back against. Oh, ball just turns over here. We've got a 2-on-1 right in front of the cage. Ball's got to go back. Now, Troy, why'd they have to pass the ball all the way back?
Well, they passed it back to the spot of the foul. As some of the viewers that are familiar with NC2A water polo, the rule was changed, and a contra foul anywhere, the ball was live where it sits. But with FINA rules and U.S. water polo rules, the ball goes back to the point of the foul.
Good insight there from Troy Barnhart. He does a bit of reffing in college. He was just over reffing a college tournament over at Long Beach State this weekend. We've got Foothill on a power play. Snow, cross, shot, field block. Good field block by number 10, Ashworth Molthon.
It may be up on the counter here if they push.
Looks like Foothill is able to get back to even. Osborne faking outside at 7 meters, dumps it down to the 1 spot.
It's a nice drive, and
got front side position at 2 meters. They can't get the ball in 2 meters.
There's Oh!
Where'd that come from?
That was from about 10 meters, and it skipped Bunny bar down.
Yeah, that's a highlight reel shot.
Another lefty out there on top.
Yeah, goal by number 10, Ashworth Molthon. It looked to be about center cage, skip, bar down. I don't even think you and I were expecting that up here.
I thought it was going to be an entry pass. The 2-meter man had finally worked to get position. I think the goalie might have thought it was going to be an entry pass as well.
Yeah, he didn't move much at all there. Well, we're knotted at 7 with 1:50 left in the third period. Wong back in the game, entry pass. Kind of skids away.
Momentum has definitely shifted to Vanguard here.
Yeah, this game seems like it's been a run of momentums. Foothill started at the beginning of the game, and then Vanguard and coming out in the second half. Ball stolen by Snow. He seems to be all over the place. I really like his game as a defender. He moves well and back and forth helping out. Wong's got in. Well, contra foul by Wong. Looks like he got his hand up in the face.
Yep.
Didn't look like that was intentional. Just you're moving and can't put a hand in the guy's face. Got to keep that below the water. Snow guarding Osborne at 2 meters. He's got frontside position. Wong.
He's got position now.
There's
Will
Osborne.
they enter the ball to him?
Oh, Snow gets back around. Good help defense there by Travisano. Looks like they got a new shot clock.
Shot clock without a possession. I think the referee's going to take the ball out and figure out the correct play here, or the correct possession.
Yeah, does that not count as a shot there since it was hit?
I think it might be a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ball went forward.
Okay.
So we'll see.
So why would they pull it out then if it wasn't?
Well, they want to make sure that that on a controversial call like that, a call that could potentially be protestable, they want to make sure that's clear and get it done right.
Okay.
I mean, 50 seconds left here in this third period, tie ball game. Don't get much more intense than that.
No, it's been exciting. Referee's over at the desk trying to figure the clock out. So we got 50 seconds left in the third quarter here, and I'm guessing the rest of this game's not going to disappoint. It's been pretty exciting all the way along.
I believe the referee is stating and telling the players that there was a shot and it is still blue ball.
Okay.
I agree with the referee's decision. We have Danielle Debejian. She's a FINA referee, one of the top 7 referees in the country. She knows the rules pretty well.
Well, you being a referee yourself, I'm sure you're going to stick up for him either way.
That may be the case.
Osborne setting. You go Snow getting around him again.
Yeah, good.
Snow
good
moves
defense.
well in the water. Good pressure defense by Foothill. Helping back.
Oh.
Well, that was a shot.
It fouled
off the foul.
Fouled him outside of the 5. He can pick it up and obviously put it in the back of the cage.
Yeah, it looked like I think maybe the defender Chasen Travisano thought that he might have been inside the 5 and dropped back to help 2 meters because Osborne seemed to have position there.
The referee that calls the foul is responsible for noting if he is inside or outside.
Okay. So 35 seconds left, and Vanguard's back on top by 1.
Boy, the Vanguard defense is really pushed the Foothill offense. Nobody's inside of 5 meters right now.
Wong trying to get position. I think Snow's got to balance out over there. There he goes. He's open. Walking in.
See a shot. Great fake.
Little hit shot. Goalie jumped a little bit.
fake cross cage, near side skip.
8 seconds to go in the third quarter, and we are
Number 2, Bruno Snow tying the game up with his second goal of the match. We're tied at 8 with 8 seconds left.
Vanguard with the last possession now. Andrew Tucker with the
Ball sails away from Cavano.
Won't be able to get a shot off there.
Oh, that's the end of the third quarter, and we are knotted at 8. Well, I anticipate the fourth quarter is going to be just exciting as the first 3. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors and be back to action in about a minute here. Stay tuned, folks. Don't go anywhere.
I am water. Polo. I am water polo. I am water polo.
I am water polo.
All right, we're back live here at the University of California, Irvine for this hotly contested boys 14 and under championship game tied between Vanguard and Foothill at 8. Troy, what do you think what do you expect to see here in the fourth and final quarter?
Well, both of these teams have been through a tremendous tournament, 7, 8 games each. Fourth period usually comes down to conditioning. You hope to get maybe a breakaway. You need to play good defense here.
Yeah.
One goal can win this game. The difference will be who can get the stops. Now, at the end of that third period, Vanguard had their defense pressing, and the Foothill players weren't even inside the 5. So we'll see if that continues, or Foothill can get deep, get their outside shooters close to the cage, and maybe put a couple shots in.
Yeah, looks like to me key player who could step up and score some goals might be Snow. They seem to drop off him. I really like his defense.
Wong is still out of the game.
Yeah, he was in at the end there of the third period, but he does have 2 fouls. He's probably just getting a quick breather, and then you got to bring him in. I mean, he pretty much is able to set at will. Looks like Foothill's trying to post up 2 guys. You got Snow up at point, guarded by Osborne, trying to draw the foul. We got the ball crossed over Travisano.
Oh.
Lob and a tip out by Saunders.
They'll get a new 30. If they're smart, they'll get all their players down, the bottom line down to the 2, and really put some pressure on this Vanguard defense.
Yeah, they seem to be having a tough time though setting up at 2 meters. They're going to post up Snow on the right post, and looks like they've got Swan on the left post, but there's quite a few guys in there. Ball dumped into 2 meters, kick back out. Travisano, he shoots, tip, field block, and then blocked by Saunders. That's another possession for Foothill.
The Vanguard defense is holding strong. That great block by Saunders.
Yeah, 3 possessions in a row on defense. It's got to take a little out of you, don't you think? We'll see how that affects Vanguard here.
They're dropping off this lefty, the double post inside. Interesting little defense there. They're going to allow the shot from the wing.
Yeah, that Snow down there on the wing. I'd like to see him shoot maybe a little more. Well, Saunders was all over that.
Oh, they're pressing the goalie here. This might give them a 6-on-5.
Yeah. See if the rest of the Vanguard team recognizes this, that they've got a 6-on-5 counter. Yep. Oh, they took advantage of that. Number 10. That was Ashworth Moulton with his 3rd goal of the match. There was no hesitation there. He just swam straight on down, pulled up about 7 meters, and fired it right off the goalie's bicep.
Yeah, good pace on that shot.
So with 5:36 left, Vanguard back on top by 1, 9-8.
And Wong is back in the game.
Yeah, I think you got to get him back in the game. They don't seem to be able to do much without him at 2 meters. They want to run a double post, and the other guys might be a little too slight to be able to hold position. Travisano, got to drive by Snow.
There's an
there
isolation.
The isolation with Wong over there. That player's got to be able to get up quicker. You got Snow on this post. Ball into him. Backhand. Falls short. Easy to control for Saunders.
That's good defense by the 2-meter defender, hitting that elbow on the backhand.
Yeah, that shot doesn't go anywhere when you hit that elbow. Ball crossed over to Siebold. Got in at 2 meters for, I think that's Benson, in at 2 meters for Foothill. Moulton's shot goes wide. I don't understand why, the recognition there, they cross the ball all the way to the other side of the pool when you got Benson at 2 meters with ball side. There we go. We got Wong free in front of the cage. He's up. He lobs off the crossbar.
He's dangerous in the game, isn't he?
Yeah. That was a little tough there. It looked like he had 2 guys hanging on him. He was underwater, ball up above, and he thought he'd just sneak it over the goalie, but goalie's best friend, Buddy Barr, helped him out. Siebold fouled up top, ordinary foul. Benson in at 2 meters, ball dumped into 2 meters. He works, looking for the rollout. Good help defense on the wing from number 12, Eric Kowicki. Got an exclusion. Siebold. Siebold to the penalty box. Power play for Foothill.
Let's see if they get the ball over to 1 and
looks like
Wong.
Yeah, the 2 post is out high. He may be stepping out. Snow was there again. Bar down, nothing.
Dodging a bullet there.
Robert trying the spin move. You got to drop that ball and use your left hand to help you get around.
Yeah. That's a talent these kids will be working on the next couple years.
Oh, nice stuff by Travisano.
That's going to go the other way.
Yeah. Good field block by Travisano. Got a foul by Benson there. Ball back to the keeper, Stewart.
Wong set up early.
Yeah, pressed out a bit.
Getting to him.
Oh, ordinary foul. Help D by Domke. Wong's got to bring the ball out to, I don't know, about 4 meters where the foul was. Got 15 on the shot clock. Got an exclusion.
We have an exclusion on the defender on Wong. They know he's dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened there. Did you catch that?
As he reestablished set position, when he kicked that ball out, the defender just wrapped him up. And Wong off the post. The rebound is taken by the goalie.
That was a nice pass from the left-hander to Wong at the 3 post. Now we got Foothill on the counter. There's Moulton, and he's up, and a great save by Stewart. A timeout Vanguard. That was a nice point-blank shot I think Multhon was in about 4 meters and maybe a meter outside the post, and Stewart came up big with a save there.
Nice cross cage shot, though. Will often give you a tip out or a rebound, so you can maintain possession.
Yeah.
These 14 and under, these top teams are well schooled, well coached. They've really shown throughout the tournament, the games that I've seen, that they have the talent to really play the game the correct way.
Yeah, well, you see with Foothill, if you look at the coaches, you got a lot of Eastern European influence there on the bench. And how do you think that translates to helping these kids out?
Well, a lot of them grew up playing at the European clubs systems. They're top-notch coaches. Their development programs are by far a lot better organized than we have here in the United States.
Yeah, what do you think the big difference is in the development of kids between the Eastern Europeans and the U.S.?
Well, I think it's the amount of quality games they get to play, and the ability for younger players to play with older players. It's not strange or odd to see 14, 15, 16-year-old players playing with 23, 24-year-old senior players. When you do that, it's sink or swim, and these kids they learn some crafty skills doing that.
I think you noticed that in the Olympics. I know Serbia had, an 18 and a 19-year-old on the team.
Well, we have at the World Championships this year some young players as well, 20, 18, 20 years old. That's a good sign for the U.S.
Yeah, great. Osborne on the shot.
Big shot.
Off the foul on the outside of 5 meters. Shoots it near side.
I saw his legs, his knees wide. They were high. He got up on him, and so he could really put some power on that shot.
Yeah, Foothill, our Vanguard, taking a 2-goal lead with 2:09 left. That's Osborne's first goal of the game. Foothill's going to need a goal here if they want to think about tying this match up. We just don't have a lot of time left, just under 2 minutes here. Snow being pressed out.
Get a shot from the top.
Oh, good nice block. Nice block by Saunders. He's got a breakaway
going here. If they're smart, they're going to slow it down. With a 2-goal lead, you want to use this 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Contra foul.
Got a push off there on Robert. A little action going on middle of the pool there between Wong and Osborne. Probably two of the biggest kids out there, it looks like.
Alex Law will take a timeout here to try to design a play. He needs, looks like there's about 3 possessions left.
Yeah, so he's got to have one here, right?
He's going to need one here, unless we see something extraordinary later. The Vanguard team is going to be able to run 30 seconds off, and so Foothill has 2 possessions left. They need a goal.
Yeah. So we got 1:25 left in the contest. Vanguard holding a 2-goal lead. Foothill's just called a timeout. See what kind of play they're going to drop. What do you think, Troy? Do you just run your regular front court offense, or do you design a specific play?
These top teams, they have plays designed for into the game or after goal or after timeouts. All of them work on them. You know, they're going to look at the way that Vanguard has been pressing them on the outside, and decide which play to run.
Yeah, I saw this morning earlier the 12 and under match. United, who was the gold medal winner, they put everybody on the left-hander side of the pool and isolated their biggest kid, and he could turn kids at will, and that was their play. It wasn't anything special. It was just like
overloaded one side and let post up.
Yeah, they threw him the ball, and he just basically he'd spin his man and go towards the cage.
How long is it set? But I think you might see an isolation here as well.
You got Domke fronting him.
One drove across. They got a double post. Now they're trying to get
Wong
Wong there on the side.
Here. We got to watch that other defender there. Oh, you got a guy up top.
Oh,
Oh.
the goalie threw the ball away, made a great steal, and then threw the ball away.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, great
And
play.
a great block. Oh,
Saunders really saved himself there after throwing that ball away.
You know, they had a player right in front of the goal. He tried to pass it across to the lefty. Maybe should have gone to the middle. When I was growing up, I was told, if you're open, yell, scream so that your mom can hear you at home.
There's a lot of action going back and forth there. And Foothill was just not able to capitalize on that turnover. So we've got 1:02 left, and Vanguard clinging to a 2-goal lead. They're going to obviously try and run the clock out here. What would you do? Spread it out, or would you go into your front court offense?
I'd spread it out right now. If you're Foothill, you're going to have to get out and try to foul the steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would personally think bring everybody back around this side of half so the goalie can't come back, play keep away, and then as the shot clock runs down, throw it all the way down. If Foothill brings their goalie out, then you have a shot at the goal, or you throw it all the way down and they got to swim all the way back and get it.
The old Dean Smith 4 corners. It's going to work this year. I know that next year FINA is changing the rules to no more stalling.
I like that.
I do too. I think it should be like basketball. You have to get it into the front court.
Yeah.
I think that it's a fine rule. Vanguard here should be able to run 30 seconds off. These are skilled players. They're not going to make a bad pass, and the goalie's going to come out and guard one of the field players.
Yeah. So why wouldn't that field player just come back across half? Because
he will.
Okay.
He will.
Because the goalie can't come across half.
He can if the ball's passed to the player and he goes and presses him, they will call it.
All right. You see him playing keep away here. They've got a man right down here.
Yeah, they've got a 2-on-1, but
well, they've still got a lot of time left. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
The other players are communicating, "Don't shoot."
Oh,
they took it anyway.
It near side. Yeah. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. You know,
proverbial nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I would say so. That gives them a 3-goal lead at 11-8 with 42 seconds left.
Now,
that was Wyatt Benson on the score there. That's his first goal of the game.
Yeah, very balanced with 9 players scoring, or 7, 8 players scoring.
Ball into 2 meters. Got to help defense. Ball knocked away. That's going to do it. They're just going to run the clock out. 20 seconds left. Robert with the ball. Back to Molson. Crosses all the way across the pool to
One
Coleman.
more pass should do it.
That's it. Nobody guarding Benson. 5 seconds left. That's going to do it. Final score. Vanguard 11, Foothill 8. That was an exciting goal. Exciting game.
You know, Vanguard with eight scorers in that game. Very balanced.
Yeah, you had
lots of weapons.
Molfon with 3 and Cavano with 2, and then everybody else had 1. You had Osborne with 1, Benson with 1, Robert with 1, and Siebold with 1. Well, that's very balanced. Everybody's getting in the action. And Foothill, no discredit to them. They had 4 different players score. Obviously, you had Wong, who was a big presence in there, score 4 goals, and maybe should have had a couple more.
That second exclusion he received really allowed Vanguard to sort of take command of the game.
Yeah.
When he came out, Vanguard built a lead and never relinquished it.
Well, Troy, I appreciate you being up here in the booth, and we've got 2 more games, and if you're up for it, I'd be happy to have you up here.
I'd love to, Dean. Thank you, and congratulations to Vanguard and Foothill. These are 2 well-coached, spectacular teams. I was talking to some parents earlier. Great programs, both of them.
Yeah, I think Vanguard's coming a long way. They haven't been a program for that long, but with all these European coaches, they've really brought the level of play up. So we're going to have medal presentations here in a couple of minutes. We'll step away to hear for a word from our sponsors and be right back with the medal ceremony.
For the first time, one love, one team, no losses, gold medals.
4 years. That's how long it took to get here, to win a gold medal. Technically, anyway. Fact is, it's been a lot longer than that. Committing to excellence means never giving up. It means if you don't succeed, try again. Here's to water polo. Here's to being truly excellent.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
Champions aren't born. Champions come from doing what others won't. Because doing their best in this moment puts them in the best place for the next moment. Champions are made. Will. Determination. Greatness. Tear. Get made.
We're back live for the medal presentation. Foothill receiving their silver medals at the moment. Receiving their medals, number 1 in the gold, Tanner Stewart. 2, Bruno Snow. 3, Chasen Travisano. 4, Joseph Galgani. 5, Eddie Berry. 6, Jason Swan. 7, Christopher Womack. 8, Gregory Fusco. 9, Christopher Frijlak. 10, Jacob Ledesma. 11, Brian Platt. 12, Eric Kowecki. 13, Ryan Gustafson. And 15, Jonathan Wong. Coaches were Alex Law and Alex Rodriguez. Team manager was Lori Gentry. And that is your 2013 boys silver medal of the 14 and under division, Foothill. Up next is going to be the gold medal presentation for Vanguard.
For your gold medal winners for the boys 14 and under division, from Vanguard, the goalie, number 1.
Here's the gold medal presentation for Vanguard. 1, Patrick Saunders. 2, Quinn Simpson. 3, Benjamin Schmeissing. 4, Quentin Osborne. 5, Wyatt Benson. 6, Jacob Cavano. 7, Keegan Coleman. 8, Jason Domke. 9, William Corey. 10, Ashworth Moulton. 11, Andrew Tucker. 12, Matthew Robert. 14, Adam Mancini. And 15, Jackson Siebold.
Head coach Uroš Jelic. Congratulations to the Vanguard squad.
Head coach for Vanguard, Uroš Jelic.
Number 4, Quentin Osborne.
Our MVP of the 14 and unders was number 4, Quentin Osborne. Big presence in there, taking up a lot of space at 2 meters.
Fans, don't go anywhere. In just about 10 minutes, we're going to have the gold medal game between the men from Stanford and SoCal.
So we're going to break away for a couple minutes, and at 3:30, we will have the gold medal match of the 16 and unders. That match is going to be Stanford water polo against SoCal. Don't go away too long, folks. We'll be right back with the 16 and under gold medal match.